The circle have radius of 1 unit is drawn to touch the three edges of an equilateral triangle. Three smaller circles are then drawn at each corner to touch the original circle and two edges of the triangle. This process is then repeated an infinite number of times. So we want to find the sum of the circumference of all the circles. So here, okay, okay. So this one, we look at this. So we know that the radius here is 1. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1. And we look at this part only. So this is two right angle triangle. Okay, because it is a tangent. So this is one here, one here, and then the angle here will be the uh 60 degree. Okay, why it is 60 degree is because we have the 360 degree divided by 6, it is 60 degree. Okay, so for this right angle triangle, we want to find this one. So this is the hypotenuse and this is the adjacent. So we use cos. So the cos 60 degree is the 1 over h. So the h is 1 over cos 60 degree. So we have the 1 divided by cos 60, then it is 2. Okay, so uh, this whole thing is 2. So I know that this is 1. And then the whole thing here, this one also 1 here. Okay, mm, okay. So over here, we imagine we have a right angle triangle here, and then this is 1, and the whole thing, this one, this is 2. This whole thing is 3. Okay, so the circle inside, this one is the circle inside. Over here, we have a R, and then the circle inside here, we have another R here. Okay, so for this one, we have the radius here, and this one we have the radius here. Okay, so this is the R1 and this is the R2. So we know that the R2 over R1 will be the 1 over 3. Okay, so radius 2 over radius 1. So from here, this is the common ratio. This is the common ratio is the radius 2 over radius 1, then this 1 over 3. So the A here, the R1 A is equal to R1 is 1. Okay, so diameter, or we use diameter also can now. Never mind, I use radius. So the sum to infinity, we have the S infinity is A over 1 minus R. So we have the 1 over 3 over 1 minus, uh, no, this is the 1 over 1, this one. Okay, so the S infinity that we get for the radius is 3 over 2. So uh the uh circumference is 2 pi r, then it's 2 pi 3 over 2, then we get 3 pi. So the final answer given is 3 pi. So that's means we take one direction only. Okay. So we 5 pi or 3 pi. So one direction is 3 pi. So then uh the other direction. So we know that one direction here, this one direction is 5 pi. So one direction 5 pi. And then this one, another direction also 5 pi. And then this direction also we have 5 pi, 3 pi. So all we have 3 pi here. 3 pi, 3 pi, and 3 pi here. So the sum of all, and then we know that the first circumference, so C1 is 2 pi 1, is 2 pi. So the total uh, circumference will be the 3 pi plus the 3 pi minus 1 and plus the 3 pi minus 2 pi. This one also minus 2 pi. So we have 5 pi. Okay. Next, we want to find the sum of the area of all circle, pi r squared. So the B here, the first A1 is the pi 1 square, then it is pi. The second circle is the pi 1 over 3 square, then which is pi over 9. So the R here will be the pi over 9 divided by pi, then it is 1 over 9. Okay. The next one, wait, the next one is the A3 is the pi 1 over 3. No, this is 1 over 9 square, then pi over 81. Yes. So the radius is 1 over 9. So the S infinity is the pi 1 minus 1 over 9. Then we have the pi 8 over 9. Then we have 9 pi over 8. Okay. And uh, 9 pi over, so the total, okay. So sum of all area will be the 9 pi over 8 plus the 9 pi over 8 minus pi plus the 9 pi over 8 minus pi. Then we have the uh, pi over 8. So 11 pi over 8. Okay, that. Okay. Or this one, I can do it this way. I have the uh, this one, I have the first second variance is 2 pi and 1. Then the second variant is 2 pi 1 over 3. Okay, then we have the 2 pi over 3. And the third one is 2 pi 1 over 9. Then it is 2 pi over 9. So the R here is the 2 pi over 3 divided by 2 pi, which is the uh, 1 over 3. So the S infinity is the 2 pi 1 minus 1 over 3. Then we have the 2 pi over 2 over 3. Then it will become 3 pi. So we have 3 pi minus 2 pi, 3 pi minus 2 pi. So total 5 pi. Yes, correct.